Hi, how's everybody doing? It's Crazy Monkey, another blog update. There's another article from Breitbart, and this is a great article. It's talking about liberal, cosmopolitan elites, and basically it says how they, see the world. And basically, it says exactly what I've been saying, but this article says it a lot better, so I'm going to go through the article, show it to you. But basically, these liberal, cosmopolitan elites, they support the liberal socialist system because it makes them rich. But at the same time, it makes us, say in middle America, that say have a high school degree, and we don't have, say, a graduate degree, like a lot of people in San Francisco, it basically makes us poor. Globalism, liberalism, socialism, which is basically a very similar system that these cosmopolitan elites support, they get rich off the system, and they are protected from all the downsides. And then we, in middle America, we're not protected by the downsides, and then we collapse financially. And this article is going to explain it to you real quick. And before I show you the article, I just want to say, you look at a city like San Francisco, and the liberal elites that own houses, the ones that own houses, the ones that have owned houses in the San Francisco Bay Area for, say, 10 years, they're just getting richer and richer and richer, obviously. Now, if you think you're going to join them by going to San Francisco, you're wrong, because the prices are so high, you're not going to make money. You're probably going to lose money. If you buy one of those houses at $2 million, you will probably lose money. But, the liberal elites that bought these houses, say, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, they just made a fortune. And their system of globalism, liberalism, socialism is making them richer and richer and richer. And then they accuse us in middle America of being bigots when we don't go along with their system. That makes them richer and makes us poor. So I'm just going to show you the article real quick and explain it to you. All right, so this is basically by Breitbart. Let me just try to get the camera in focus. All right, so here's the article. It's from Breitbart, Big Government. All right, so here's the article. Here's the title of the article. Basically, it's from The Economist magazine. Let me get this into focus. All right, Economist, open borders advocates are narcissistic cosmopolitans. And this is totally true. I mean, this article is just a great article. It really explains it. The globalist premier weekly magazine has thrown a spear into their smug claim that they represent open-minded, open society, open future. I'm not going to go through the whole article, but it basically is just describing, here it is. Here's really, really a good part of it. There's a much better way to understand modern politics. This is through the prism of bureaucracy, in particular the divide between those who pass exams and those who do not. So these are the people that go to graduate degrees or the people that are just high school diploma. Passing exams, getting graduate degrees, living in San Francisco, gives you an opportunity, I'm just adding that part, but that's basically what it means, gives you an opportunity to enter a world that is protected from the downside of globalization. Sorry, all right, let me readjust the camera. All right, passing exams gives you the opportunity to enter a world that is protected from the downside of globalization. You can get a job with a superstar company that has constructed moats and drawbridges to protect itself from global competition. You can get a position with a middle-class guild that has constructed a wall of licenses. You can get a berth in the upper end of the state bureaucracy or a tenured job in a university. Exam passers combine a common ability to manage the downside of globalization with a common outlook, narcissistic cosmopolitanism, which they pick up at universities. Totally true. Universities are very leftist, very left-wing, and that's where they get this system, this belief system. They get it from the universities. And that binds them to members of their tribe, meaning the rich elites that go to the universities. Failing exams, meaning just getting a high school diploma, like me, casts you down into an unpredicted world of low-wage jobs and gig jobs that pay less than minimum wage sometimes, where you are much more exposed to global trends, gig jobs, low-wage jobs, such as the shift of manufacturing jobs to cheaper parts of the world. I'm adding to this, obviously. Exam failures, us high school diploma people in middle America, are also bound together by a common outlook of the world. Anger at the self-satisfied elites in San Francisco that look down on us as we're scum and they think they're gods, who claim to be cosmopolitan as long as their job is protected, which is so true. I mean, they're obsessed with their jobs. They're totally obsessed with their jobs. And a growing willingness, this is us, the people in middle America that, don't have all the fancy degrees, to bring the whole system crashing down, meaning, this globalist system does not work for us. That's why we want to lower immigration. That's why we want to bring the manufacturing jobs back to America so we can get the good wage manufacturing jobs back in our country, cut immigration to make the wages go up. So, here's just really shows you how the globalist rich elites think. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi excludes these attitudes as she describes illegal immigrants as better Americans and as the best of the best. She's basically saying illegal immigrants are the best of the best. This is how they think, folks. This is how they think. They just have like this hatred against middle America. They have this hatred against us in middle America. We graduated with a high school diploma, we're blue collar, and they just don't like us. They hate us. They make fun of us, they ridicule us, they reject us, they despise us, and they themselves are the filthy rich elites in San Francisco. And then it's like they want to have a society of just hundreds of millions of immigrants pour into America, Muslim, Islamic immigrants, illegal immigrants predominantly. And then they want them to be low-wage workers in this leftist socialist management system. And then they want us, in middle America, us middle-class people in middle America, they just want us to just die off, basically. They just want us to be gone. They just want to get rid of us, They want us to just die off, be gone. They want to replace us with, 100 million Islamic Muslim immigrants, 100 million illegal immigrants. But then those immigrants are going to be totally exploited. They're going to be exploited in gig jobs. They're going to be exploited in low-wage, minimum wage jobs. They're going to be exploited for low wages. And then the filthy rich liberal elites in San Francisco, New York, Seattle, they're going to just make billions and billions of dollars. They're going to have all the money. They're going to have all the wealth. And then they're going to buy up all the houses in middle America, turn them into rental houses. So a lot of these immigrants coming here, they're just going to be renters for their entire life, paying rent to the overlords in San Francisco, Manhattan. And then those overlords use the socialist, communist management system. So they get ultra powerful, ultra rich with the socialist management system. And then these poor immigrants are going to be dirt poor. And then us middle Americans, middle class, middle Americans, we're going to be replaced. We're just going to die off, basically. That's basically their agenda. That's basically their system. Thank you for watching the blog.